All right, guys, happy Sunday. We just had a very good day. I think that this was a much needed and strong day throughout this past week. There's obviously been a lot of chaos. If you've seen any of the last couple of videos, we had one team member resign, a couple new clients come on, and a lot of new things that are happening in terms of our processes and the way that we're doing business, which naturally there's going to be a lot of stress as a baseline inside of business, but we've got elevated stress and change this past week. And today was a very much needed day to help just mitigate that a little bit. So I spent a large portion of the day planning the week so that we'll be able to execute everything that we need at a very high level, which is going to start with tomorrow morning at 2:30 a.m. waking up and taking care of a few big tasks. So obviously going to be listing some new listings for our post-production manager. It's like editor manager, which I'm excited about. Excited to be filling in the role for a little bit of time now that we have a little bit more experience with bringing somebody onto that role. I feel like I'll be able to do a better job of creating the best possible checklist for that role, having gone in and filling it over the next, we'll see how long it could be, a week, could be a month, we'll see. But excited to continue down that journey. And then we've got, I believe, 15 calls in a row it's Mondays. Mondays are always like that. But I'm excited because we've got our executive assistant that's coming on board tomorrow, and he's going to be basically like at my hip for all of the calls. I gave him a template to take notes that we'll be having a productive debrief afterwards. And then there's a lot of big calls that are happening tomorrow, breaking the news of our team member to everyone else that's on the team, a team of currently now, after that, plus the onboarding, we are at 18 team members, so everybody will know tomorrow. So we're just gonna try and handle that with the seasoned veteran frame that I like to think of. It's basically just like, if I were an unrattleable seasoned veteran, what would I do in this situation? That was the prep for today. So did a lot of that, planned out the next 3 days in excruciating detail, which requires me, let's see what time I'm supposed to be going to bed. I believe it's like now, right now it's stretch and nighttime routine for the next 10 minutes, which should work out really well. But on top of that, I have a video uploading right here, or 3 videos rather, which was from a podcast that I did with my dad today, which was really cool. We just sat down in the other room, the room that he's actually staying in, that has like the podcast set up with like the lights, cameras and stuff. So that was really fun. Got to interview him, and then we're gonna edit it into like an actual proper episode this week. So that'll be really cool. Had a good day at work, ate again, and then had a big ice cream at the Scottsdale Quarter. So I'm gonna make sure to go extra hard on my run tomorrow to burn that off. So anyways, today you could classify as just setting up the pins. Let's see if I can pull up the calendar right now for what we got. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. Yeah, so tomorrow we start with, I don't know how well you can see that, but starting at 2:30 a.m. waking up, putting our school posts out there, reminding people to call from 2:45 to 4, as well as listing the new jobs, and then running, stretching, showering from 4 to 5, doing basically the role that got terminated recently from 5 to 8, and then calls start at 8. We've got 15 in a row until 5 p.m., or actually till 5:30 p.m., which include team calls, client calls, one-on-ones, new potential vendor calls, more client calls, calling my PT, interviews, onboarding for editors, and then just EA training as well. So we got a pretty packed day, and then our social media school call as well. And then basically we'll be triaging all the messages from 5:30 to 6, and then doing the job that got terminated from 6 to 9 p.m. So it'll be from 2:30 to 9 p.m. tomorrow. So I better get to bed. Anyways, really strong day of just setting up pins. Let's go knock them down tomorrow. See you there.